Lake Dreamland Fire Department is here with Maggie Rupert. Maggie?
All right, thank you, Doug. If you can find me in this crowd, yes, I am joined by the Lake Dreamland Fire Department. Let's hear it, guys. I think there must be 60 people here. A huge turnout. Jason Myman with the department. Tell us how you raised your money this year and why it's so special.
We did the normal roadblocks, door to door. We did a lot of fundraising throughout the year. Without the help of all these people up here, we couldn't have done it, as well as our community.
And this is in memory of your chief.
This is going to be in memory of our chief. We started out the year with some unfortunate problems. But we've recovered. We made this crusade a success.
Yeah,
so.
And you've turned it into something positive
for
him.
We have.
Okay. All right, so we've got some names that we're going to read.
We do. I would like to first start out by recognizing one of our little girls in the crowd, Miss Peyton Avery Campshafer. She finished third in the Crusade for Children calendar for the babies. I'd like to give her a little round of applause where she's at. Her parents are Sarah and Jeff Campshafer, who are in the crowd as well. Start out with some food donations. I'd like to thank the White Castles, the Old Charlie's on Dixie Highway, the KFC on Cane Run, Silverman's, Logan's Steakhouse on Dixie Highway, Moby Dick on Cane Run Road, Krispy Kreme, Pick Pack on Market Street, BW3s, Frisch's, Flowers Baking Company, Speedway, Louisville Water Company, Sweets and Such Bakery, Annie's Pizza on Cane Run Road, Rally's on Cane Run Road, Bear Nose on Dixie, Papa John's on 7th Street, McDonald's on 22nd Street, Applebee's on Dixie, Texas Roadhouse on Dixie Highway, Walmart on Greenbelt Highway, Walmart Neighborhood and Grocery on Dixie Highway, Heitzman's on Dixie Highway, and Captain D's on Dixie Highway. We've got a couple special donations. $81 from Helen's Daycare, $200 from Highland Park Missionary Baptist Church, $25 from Stanley Ferguson and Kathy Anderson, $200 in honor of our healthy grandkids, Justin, Caleb, Gavin, Taylor, and Little Ben, $100 from Diane Nation, $50 from the VFW Post 5421 Mill Creek Junior Girls, $100 from the VFW Post 5421 Mill Creek Ladies Auxiliary, $100 from Mr. and Mrs. Bellflower in honor of their children and grandchildren, $200 from Abercrombie Automotive Group, $100 from Gerald Vance, $200 from Auto Body and Frame, $200 from Baker's Heating and Air Conditioning, $500 from the Derby City Pump and Valve Service, $50 from Bowles Locksmith Service, $150 from Junk and Safety Appliance, $100 from Hunter and Associates Puro First, $100 from Owen Funeral Home, $50 in honor of our daughter Carly, who was a Crusade baby. Love Mom and Dad. $25 in honor of Ethan Cotton from his grandma Sonia. The next ones I have are some in memory ofs. $156 in memory of Kenneth Poteet from his father Billy. $100 from Kenneth Plamp in honor of his grandson Jacob Plamp. $400 from Deanna and Jeff Deneen, Alex, Andrew, and Katie in memory of Captain John Lundergan Sr. $300 from Khaki and her crew in memory of their father John. We love you and we miss you greatly. $100 in memory of Albert and Catherine Paul and Albert Paul Jr. from Kevin and Sharon Roberson. $30 in memory of A.J. Campbell from Joanne Hardesty. $50 in memory of Sarah Newman from Freddie and Paula George. We miss you, Sarah. $200 in memory of Sarah Newman. Love Mom, Dad, and Nathan. $100 in memory of Tara Elise from Charles and Elizabeth Draper. $100 in memory of John Wheeler from Leo Sissel. The next person I'm going to read is a dear friend of ours, my family friend of ours, Nick Biebelhauser, who was a good friend of my mom. $10 from for Pawpaw Nick Biebelhauser from Dillon. I miss you. And he had some great tomatoes too. Real good. $50 in memory of Nick Biebelhauser from Keith Weedmar. $25 in memory of Dad from the Dowells. $25 in memory of Florence Gilpin Newton from Johnny Newton. $50 from Jamae Stone in memory of her mother, Bobby Jo Young. $50 from the Young family, Mike, Faith, Chelsea, Mackenzie, Jamie, and Jamae in memory of Johnny Pop Young. $100 in memory of Brianna, Jean McCauley, love Mom, Dad, Chase, and Tanner. $200 in memory of Bonnie Lyons and Amanda Duncan from Glen Lyons. $50 in memory of Buddy Halseed from Kathy Lundergan. $50 in memory of Luis Antonini from Kathy Lundergan. $50 in memory of my father. These are some memories of my father. Ed Myman from Richard and Nancy Reynolds. $30 in memory of Ed Myman from David and Joan Mertz. $100 in memory of Ed Myman from Gene and Dennis Myman. $50 in memory of Ed Myman from Shannon, Jody, Zach, Josh, and Wes. $100 in memory of Ed Myman from Kathy Spencer. $50 in memory of Ed Myman from Jason, Michelle, Nicholas, and Caitlin. $25 in memory of Ed Myman from the Dows. $100 in memory of Ed Myman from Shirley Biebelhauser. $35 in memory of Ed Myman Jr. from Mike and Pat Mattingly. $20 in memory of his Uncle Ed from Dylan Myman. I'd also like to say he's starting St. X. Good luck to Dylan at St. X this year. Uh-oh, my staple here. $37.77 in memory of our Pawpaw Ed from the Special 7. B, Zach, Nick, Josh, Owen, Caitlin, and number 7, Wes. And $77 in memory of Eddie Joe from his darling wife. She misses him. The next ones are in memory of our Chief, John Wilkinson Jr., as well as some in John Wilkinson Sr. $500 in memory of Chief Wilkinson Sr. and Chief Wilkinson Jr. from the Sins Body and Paint Shop. $50 in memory of John Wilkinson Sr. and John Wilkinson Jr. from Betty and Donald Dobbins. $50 in memory of John Wilkinson Jr. from Aunt B and the Rainbolt family. $50 in memory of John Wilkinson Jr. from Kathy Lundergan. $50 in memory of John Wilkinson Jr. from Bob and Marilyn Bean. $150 in memory of John Wilkinson Jr. from Mom, Cheyenne, and Cooper. $50 in memory of John Wilkinson Jr. from the Sterling Thompson. $400 in memory of John Wilkinson Jr. from Local 4108, which is the Kentucky Air National Guard. That's all the memories I have.
The longer the list, the better.
The longer the list, the better. That's right.
Donors. All right. Thank you, Jason.
Turn it over to the Chief.
Chief, let's get the total. That's the best part, right?
Okay, well, for starters, Maggie, I would like to thank my firefighters, their family, for their hard work and dedication this week. To the auxiliary for feeding everyone. The Crusade money counters. We had a group come out and went door to door with us. That was a big help. The folks in our money room, Rick, Bob, Marilyn, Joan, and David. Thank you to our local businesses and our Lake Dreamland community for your dedication and giving so generously. The Lake Dreamland Fire Department would like to dedicate the 2012 Crusade for Children in memory of Chief John Wilkinson Jr. for his 26 years of dedicated service. The grand total for this year for Lake Dreamland, we're up a little bit, $32,256.82.
Congratulations, guys, and it's awesome that you've turned this into a positive thing, and we thank you so much. All right, let's drop it, guys. They're still going. They got a lot in there. More? Thank you. All right, I think we got it all in there. All right, final total again, $32,256.82 from the Lake Dreamland Fire Department. Thank you so much, guys. All right.